games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Ducks ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Stallions offense will have the football first. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Stallions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Quarterback gets enough.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last few plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And the Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud is deafening on this third down. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Oregon Ducks offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experiences, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Moore will throw. They're working that left side. They'll get the first down. It's 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. They just keep firing. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Oregon! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They march 78 yards down the field. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. While they dial up on second and a long way to go. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They boot it away on fourth down. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Got a man, it's Perry. Slips a tackle and he's got room. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line and they are threatening. Every second is meaningful and they save a few of them with the spike. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Moore to the air. Hauls it in.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Ducks! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The run to the right. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Going for it all. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
The Stallions will kick it away to start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Got the quick completion. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Moore will throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Oregon. Once he got some room, it was over. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing, but
Breaks into the open.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Stallions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
You know, when you're QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. You're going right or you're going left, and that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. Nice decision there by the quarterback.
Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They're dealing with a second and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Pulls it in. It's McGowan. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So first down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Wants to go up top on first down. Bringing the heat. Running to Green. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Stallions are in the hurry-up.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage.
A shot toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Leaves it with the back. Nice move there. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back open in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces third and long. Firing to the right, complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Stallions. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Remember this one simple precept, and your time with me will not have been ill spent. The tight end is always open.
They think that too. They think they're always open. Throw me the football, but especially in the red zone. This is where you see most tight ends do most of their damage. Big body guys, QB find him, hit him, touchdown.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Got the first down and more. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking for a crease, it's Davison. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Give to the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Ducks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, the power run here. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
and that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately,